Okay, let's unpack this. Today is Thursday, May 14, 2026, and we're doing something a little different today.
Yeah, a very different kind of deep dive.
Right. Based on the real-time breaking reports you've shared with us, we're treating this exactly like a live news broadcast.
Yeah.
Because there is a massive industrial emergency unfolding right now in Hiroshima.
And my role today as the in-studio analyst is to try and synthesize this chaos. Because in a breaking news scenario, it's not just about reporting what is happening, but why it matters.
Exactly. How all the puzzle pieces fit together. So let's just cut through the noise. Around 12:50 p.m. today, a massive flood of 119 emergency calls started coming in from Cure City.
Right, specifically the Ando-cho Watako area.
Yeah, exactly. And the callers were all frantically reporting the exact same thing, just massive, towering black smoke.
Which is terrifying to see in a residential area.
Oh, absolutely. So we tracked the dispatches to a facility called Nakamoto Senpaku Kodyo. It's a ship dismantling yard.
Right.
And to give you a mental picture of this, imagine a maritime graveyard. It's a coastal lot, basically filled with the skeletal remains of massive vessels, scrap wood, industrial debris. And it's suddenly turning into this towering inferno.
And what's fascinating here is, it's the nature of the fuel.
What do you mean?
Well, a ship dismantling yard is a highly concentrated zone of volatile materials. It is not your standard building fire at all.
Right, it's not just wood and drywall.
Exactly. You're dealing with an open-air combustion of industrial waste. Decades of heavy bunker fuel, synthetic lubricants, plastic-coated wiring.
But wait, hang on. If this facility's right on the coast, I mean, they are surrounded by water, right?
Oh, yeah. Right on the ocean.
So shouldn't a fire right next to the ocean be way easier to put out? You literally have an infinite supply of water.
You would think so, right?
Yeah.
But the reports show the fire didn't just stay on land.
It moved.
Yeah, it actually spread to the ships that were actively moored out at sea. And it gets more complicated. Witnesses on the ground reported hearing explosion sounds coming from the water.
Like actual detonations from scrap metal.
Exactly, because modern cargo ships have all these sealed compartments.
Yeah.
And when the fire heats up the trapped gases or, volatile chemicals inside those scrap vessels, the steel hull essentially acts like a giant pressure cooker.
Oh, man. So the pressure builds up until
it violently fails. It's a localized chemical chain reaction. So water alone from the shore simply won't solve this.
That makes total sense. And looking at the dispatch numbers, the scale of the response reflects that. It's huge.
Yeah. What are the numbers looking like?
We're tracking about 20 to 21 fire engines dispatched just to the land side to establish a defensive perimeter.
That is a massive ground deployment.
Yeah. But the craziest part is they also deployed specialized fireboats.
Yeah.
They're actually attacking the blaze from the water.
Right. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, the tactical complexity of that land and sea pincer movement is just staggering.
Because they have to coordinate both sides perfectly.
Exactly. I mean, firefighters are battling a three-dimensional threat here. Burning debris could literally be drifting on the water, spreading the hazard further along the coast.
And they have to dodge exploding ship parts while they do it?
Exactly. It's incredibly dangerous.
Which honestly brings us to the most urgent update we received this afternoon. At 5:30 p.m., an official evacuation order dropped.
A pretty significant one, too.
Yeah, it was for 356 households in the Watako district. That affects exactly 650 people. But my question is this evacuation happening because the flames are actually threatening to burn down the neighborhood?
Actually, no.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If we look at a dispatch from the Asahi Shimbun's Cure bureau chief, Hijiri Ito, he clarifies that the primary threat right now isn't the fire itself spreading to homes.
Then what is it?
It's the smoke.
The black smoke.
Yes. That industrial black smoke is an invisible, visible, but the chemicals inside it are the invisible danger.
Oh, I see. Because of all the plastics and fuel burning.
Exactly. Incomplete combustion of synthetic materials creates a heavily aerosolized toxic waste dump. Depending on the wind direction, this thick, potentially lethal plume could blanket residential areas.
That sounds absolutely terrifying, like you're breathing in poison.
Basically, yes. It poses severe respiratory hazards. But fortunately, our sources confirm there are no injuries reported yet.
Wow, 0 injuries.
None. Which really shows that the preventative evacuation is working perfectly.
Right. Just imagine looking out your window and seeing a literal wall of black smoke shifting towards your house. I mean, it completely changes how you view those quiet industrial sites in your own town.
Oh, absolutely. You assume they're inert, but they're really not.
Seriously. But Here's where it gets really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. As if a massive coastal fire wasn't enough, the stack of sources you gave us reads like a frantic breaking news ticker of anomalies happening all on the exact same day.
It really has been a day of widespread chaos.
Right. It's crazy. Let me just run through this rapid-fire roundup of everything else going on simultaneously.
Let's hear it.
First, sudden extreme weather changes drop hail on unsuspecting cities.
Which is wild for May.
I know. And then, white smoke is spotted rising from the summit of Miyajima after a severe thunderstorm.
Right, they suspect a lightning strike there.
Exactly. And aerial firefighting on a mountain is a logistical nightmare.
Oh, completely. You need helicopters and specialized gear.
Right. And it doesn't stop there. Down in Saga University's agricultural department, a fire suddenly breaks out inside a sterilization machine.
Which introduces high pressure and biological hazard variables.
Yep. Then, another fire hits Tohoku Electric's West Sendai substation.
A massive electrical grid issue. You can't just spray water on that either.
Nope. And if all of that wasn't enough to push the system over the edge, a surge of bear sightings in Hiroshima's Seiki-ku has forced 10 local schools to temporarily close.
I mean, when you lay it all out like that, it raises a really important question.
About how everything is breaking at once.
Yeah, it's about systemic strain. On a day filled with severe weather anomalies like the lightning and hail, plus multiple infrastructural emergencies.
The power stations, universities, shipyards.
Exactly. Our emergency response networks are pushed to their absolute limits. Municipalities calculate a sort of mathematical buffer for chaos, but when everything hits at once, that model breaks down.
Oh, because the fire trucks and hazmat teams are all busy everywhere at once.
Precisely. The queuing system collapses. It really highlights the fragility and unpredictability of daily life.
Wow. So if one more thing goes wrong, there might literally be no one left to call.
Yeah, the buffer disappears entirely.
That is wild to think about. To wrap up this broadcast, though, let's look at the key takeaways from that main Cure City fire.
Right, the shipyard incident.
Yeah. We saw an impressive land and sea response. We learned about the crazy danger of toxic smoke. And most importantly, the successful injury-free evacuation of those 650 residents so far.
A huge operational victory despite the incredible strain on the network.
Definitely. So what does this all mean for you listening right now?
Well, this deep dive proves how quickly a normal Thursday can turn into a multi-front emergency.
It really does.
And it shows exactly why staying informed via real-time alerts is absolutely crucial.
Because you never know when the wind will literally shift. And as you step outside tomorrow and feel the direction of that wind, consider this.
Yeah.
What unknown volatile materials might be sitting in an unassuming industrial lot just a few miles upwind from your own home, waiting for a single spark?